So I've been seeing a lot around Facebook groups and Instagram that people are getting really disheartened about a decrease in Instagram engagement on their posts. And blaming the algorithm is not the way to go. And we'll get to that later. So if you want to know how to increase your engagement, which don't we all, then keep watching this video. Hey fam, what's up? I'm Amanda. I'm a brand photographer and Instagram strategist coming to you from very gloomy Brisbane today. And in today's video, we are talking all about how to increase your Instagram engagement. And firstly, I want to cover why you would even care about your Instagram engagement. There are 3 reasons. Number 1, it tells you what content is doing well on your page and what content is a total flop. So for those who don't know how to calculate their engagement rate, all you need to do is take the number of likes plus number of comments divided by your number of followers. And this will give you your engagement rate. Now, for those who are between 1 to 5K followers, your average engagement rate should be about 7 to 8%. So if you're above that, you are doing so darn well. But if you're below that, it might be time to reassess your strategies. So looking at your engagement rate, it can tell you what types of content your audience loves, what types of content they're resonating with most, so that you can continue to create more of that content. Number 2, if you're pitching to brands for either collaborative or paid work, you can use your engagement rate as leverage over the number of followers that you have, because it's not all about how many people are following you anymore. Now, for example, I also own a product-based business. It's called Air Bottle if you want to go and check it out on Instagram. And the first thing that I actually look for when I'm looking for people to collab with or for an influencer, I actually look at the quality of their comments. So if I'm seeing comments such as like, nice post, just emojis, this is stunning, then this is kind of empty engagement. And I'm probably not gonna go with you as an influencer. Brands wanna see that you have an engaged community. So this can be easily identified by the quality of comments on your posts. So if you do have those empty comments, then it might be time to change up your strategy. Number 3, it helps you to get to know your customer even more and get inside their head. So when people leave a thoughtful comment, then they're giving you insight into who they are as a person. So you can then use this to create more content. And what I would highly recommend is try to carry a conversation in the comments of your post and see what else you can find out about your ideal customer. Okay, so now we're gonna get into 4 different ways that you can increase your Instagram engagement. Let's go. Number 1, okay, this might come off a little harsh and I don't intend it to be, but it could be that your content is kind of boring. Thing is, people see the same types of posts over and over and over again. The same advice, just regurgitated. So if you're asking people, for example, how their day is, what's on for them this week, what are they up to on the weekend, people are kind of just like, like I can't be bothered commenting what I'm doing. Especially if they're seeing those types of posts multiple times in their feed. They're not gonna comment 5 times on what they're up to on that day. So if you are finishing a caption with, how's your day going? What have you got going on this week? It's time to delete that caption and start again. Now, one of the best ways to stand out if you are giving the same advice on things that you see all other people giving advice on is video marketing. Now, videos are scroll stopping. Videos are scroll stopping and they get the follower engaged immediately. So if you're giving advice on, say, Instagram, graphic design, photography, Facebook, anything like that, try doing a video to give your advice and inject your personality into that video. And I guarantee that will help you stand out amongst the crowd. Now, the other thing as well is your imagery. I notice a lot of people hiding behind stock photos. And the thing is, the age of the stock photo, the pretty gorgeous stationary flat lay stock photo, is kind of over. Sorry to say it. If I'm hopping onto somebody's feed and all I can see is stock photos and not their face, I am not going to engage because I can't create a connection, especially if you are a service-based business and you're not showing your face on your feed or your stories. You are totally missing out on so many amazing opportunities to work with people. So if you are using stock photos, it's time to reassess your strategy. Book in a brand photo shoot, whether that be with a friend, a family member who takes your photos for you, even yourself, self-timer is amazing, or book in a professional brand photo shoot with a photographer, and I promise you will see so many results. Number 2, you actually don't spend time engaging. So when I started my Instagram account, I was not showing up in any hashtags. I was so depressed. I was so sad. I was so ready to just start my business and like, let's do this. And I couldn't even be found on Instagram unless I went out and engaged with people. So I had this mindset from day one that I had to go out and find my tribe and find my potential customers. The thing is, we cannot solely rely on hashtags. Hashtags, to be honest, they don't work that well anymore. You have to go out and communicate with people and leave thoughtful comments. The way that Instagram is going in 2019 and probably even into 2020, that sounds really weird to say, 2020. I remember when it was year 2000. Those were the days. It's going towards more one-on-one connection. More business is happening in Instagram DMs. So if you want people to notice you, you want people to engage with you, you need to engage with them first. And the thing is, Instagram isn't withholding content from you on your feed. If you scroll down far enough, you can actually see everybody's posts that you're following. But the people that you engage with, they come up first on your feed, and it's the same with stories. So think of it this way. If you want to attract your ideal customers or your ideal audience, you need to engage with them consistently so that you're coming up at the beginning of their feed. Number 3, you don't have a clear goal or a clear purpose as to why you're on Instagram. So think about it. If you are a business, your first priority should actually be to make money, to get clients. And so this should always be in the forefront of your mind. If you're hopping onto Instagram and your engagement is not productive and it's not targeted, then your time on the platform won't be either of those two things. So if you truly want to find your potential customers or your ideal readers on Instagram, then think about what it is you're there for. Are you there to inspire, educate, or entertain? I always like to fall into one of those 3 categories, or all 3 at the same time, because that's fun too. Bring it back to your why. Why are you on Instagram? And what are you there to do? For example, for me, my main purpose obviously is to build my business, and I built my business off of Instagram. That's how I managed to go full-time in my business last year, is by just connecting with people on this amazing free platform. I also aim to inspire and help other women do the exact same thing that I'm doing, because I am literally living my dream. And I did not think that I could even be in this position. I didn't think that social media would even allow me to bring my business full-time, but it has, and it's amazing. Number 4, you don't utilize the platform to its full potential and you're not consistent enough. Okay, so I'm not talking about that you need to post every single day. You actually don't need to do that. At the moment, I probably post about 3 to 4 times a week, and I don't really hop on weekends because I like to have my weekends off. And I'm still able to sustain my engagement. I'm still able to make connections on the platform. I'm still able to work full-time in my business. So you don't have to be engaging 24/7 on Instagram. You just have to be consistent and you have to be productive. So on the days that you don't post, you might just want to hop on Instagram stories and say hi, give people behind the scenes. It's all about being consistent on the platform, and it will grow over time. Instagram is a long-term strategy. Success just doesn't happen overnight, trust me. It is plugging away every single day and focusing on who you are targeting. So for example, I use Instagram to pitch to potential clients. So I have a process, I have a system where I'm on the platform and I'm engaging with people I want to pitch to. And if pitching is something you think you might want to learn more about, I'll leave a link in the description box below to my ebook on how to pitch to clients using Instagram. This has allowed me to book more jobs. It's given me financial peace of mind. It's amazing and I can't believe I did not do it sooner. And in terms of using Instagram's features, you want to be utilizing lives, utilizing the features on Instagram stories like polls and question stickers. These are such amazing tools to get to know your ideal customer and what they want. So just know you don't need to show up every single day. You just need to stay consistent with your message, with your intention, and why you're on Instagram in the first place. So just to reiterate, number one, your content might be a little bit too boring for people now and you might want to shake things up. Number two, you have to engage. I'd recommend to spend at least 15 to 30 minutes per day on Instagram engaging with your potential clients and your tribe. Number three, you don't really have a clear goal or purpose as to why you're on Instagram. Really think about the message that you're trying to get across to people. Number four, you're not consistent enough. So think long-term strategy. And if you want more of a short-term strategy, then you definitely need to go out and check out my ebook on how to pitch using Instagram if you want to book more clients. Anyway, guys, if you have loved this video and you found it helpful, give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them in the comments below. But other than that, I will see you in the next video.